Alright guys, so today we are showing off AGL Zamasu in the Legendary Goku event. He is definitely not like your best option here. Like if you have to use him you can for sure, but he's not great. And the reason I know you can for sure is because I've actually already recorded this video one time, and I forgot to press the record button, so I am just making sure that I'm recording now, which I am thankfully. And yeah, 11k from normals in the very beginning here. See, he was around like 20k against, well, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but he is fine here. He's not great. Obviously he's best in the STR UI Goku stage, and he gets mollywopped in the Int UI Goku stage. Again, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I mean that is just how it works. So I'm not gonna cut here because we're actually gonna get a rotation against the AGL Goku right here. It sucks that we're in Goku Black being in the 7th slot is really the worst. Just because he needs to stack his defense more than anyone else on the team. Because the way his defense works, he only gets it from stacking, and if we don't get him to stack, then he just has no defense. But whatever. So next rotation, we are going to be fusing with Zamasu, which sadly, for some reason, does not raise his damage reduction. I don't know why they didn't do that. That's just a very simple, easy way to make him better, and they just decided not to do that. I think changing him, because like in his base form, he has 100% attack, 40% damage reduction, and he can heal. I think an easy way to make that better, raise the healing, raise the attack, raise the damage reduction. Like, just give him 60%. Because 60%, it's not like 60% is insane or crazy or something. It's good, but he'll still take damages from, like, super and stuff. So that is one thing to think about. Alright, so let's see how much he takes here against the Super Saiyan stage. He 19k. Now, remember, he will be hitting harder once you get him linked up with Int Goku Black, because then you can activate like big bad bosses and all the villain links and stuff. How much is he gonna take from a super here? I'm not sure if I actually got hit with a super. 108,000 this early in the fight. That's actually that's a lot of damage. I'm not gonna lie. So last time I did this video, which it feels weird that I can say that, I did cut right here, but I'm not gonna do that here because I know for a fact that but all of my next rotation is gonna be able to finish off the Super Saiyan Goku. Just because, you know, Tech Trunks hits pretty hard, as well as the fact that he has type advantage here. And AGL Gohan is no slouch, even though he's only on 120% lead. Okay. It would be nice if I could get a 12-key super with Vegito Blue here. And I will be able to. It's just I don't think he's going to get a chance to attack. And if he does, then we'll probably have to cut, because we won't have beaten the Goku this turn. Okay, Trunks. My Trunks has 2 dupes. 1.8 here. Nice-oo. Now I am showing off Zamasu on the Trunks team as opposed to his own team, simply because this would be way more difficult if there were 2 Zamasus floating around compared to if there are 2 Trunkses floating around. Because Trunks is built for this event. Zamasu, he's an option, you know? Trunks is like, you need him, and Zamasu is like, he's fine to have, I guess. If you guys are into football at all, it's like Trunks is like Patrick Mahomes, and Zamasu is like Sammy Watkins. You know, it's like, it's nice to have Zamasu, but you don't need Zamasu. Whereas, like, I know this makes sense to no one out there right now, by the way. I know I'm talking to no one. Okay, only taking 80k from that super right there for Int Goku Black is fine. I did purposely put Int Goku Black in that first slot, by the way, just because I want AGL Zamasu to only take 1 hit so that we don't like die super early. I just want to see how much he's going to take from this one attack here, and then we're going to cut to Super Saiyan 3. See, 1.6 just from being linked up with Int Goku Black. That's pretty good. Now I do plan on transforming with Zamasu just for 1 turn at the end, if I can. I did that at the end of my last video, and he took a lot of damage. Like, transformed, I don't want to spoil anything, but it was a lot. Okay, we'll be back once we're in the Super Saiyan 3 stage. Okay, so here we are on the Super Saiyan 3 stage. We do also have Big Bad Bosses active, which is a really good thing. Yeah, whatever, we'll get the Dokkan mode here with Zamasu as well. Obviously, he would hit harder if he were to transform, but we're not going to do that this early in the fight. 18k isn't bad, but in the Tech God stage is where things will get really scary, because I actually don't remember how much he took from Tech God Goku. I really only remember how much he took against Int UI Goku, but okay, 1.59 here. He cannot crit. Normally, if this weren't a Zamasu showcase, I would actually probably give the attack to Goku Black, just because Goku Black has a chance to crit from his passive, as well as he has some crit in the potential system, so that is really good, and like, my Zamasu has no dupes, so he can't like crit or anything, and 1.7, his attack is actually higher too. Somehow, in Goku Black's attack is also higher. So I'm actually not going to cut here, because, yep, we're actually, like, next rotation is the only thing separating us from the Tech God stage. Now, I did decide to keep the 2 Tech Trunkses on rotation together. I decided to do this because they get ki from their passives, and that way they can just consistently be stacking their defenses. And whichever one needs it more, which right now is the Guest, I just like to leave in the front slot just to make sure they get their stack off. We'll do that, and then we'll just give STR Vegito Blue that. Hopefully, he can get his defense pretty high too, because the goal is to not use many items. I think, like, by the time we get to STR UI Goku, I would like to transform in Goku Black. It's not really necessary because he doesn't get any stronger defensively or anything, but it's just something I would like to have happen. The extra ki, never a bad thing, and really I just like his super attack better. That's like the main reason, just the super attack. Okay. And now, how much is Trunks going to take from this super? And 150k. 72, okay. I guess Trunks' defense is at like, what, 200k right now? So, that is pretty high. And Vegito Blue, going to take nothing. Okay, so now, we are going to have the rotation of Zamasu against this Tech Goku. And this is extremely scary. What is also extremely scary is putting Gohan back there. But I'm going to do both of these things. I'm also going to get this for some healing. We're just going to get as much healing as we can here, just to hope that we don't die. Alright, so Zamasu takes 59,000 from normals. Now, he does have type disadvantage, but either way, that is a lot of damage. That is, like, he's taking some damage here. 53, okay. So, definitely not the greatest. He's definitely going to take less against the Blue Goku stage. You know, just because the type, even though he hits harder in the Blue Goku stage, just the type disadvantage hurt him a lot here. But we will be back once we get to the Blue Goku stage. Okay, so here we are in the Blue Goku stage. As you can tell by his health bar, the Trunks' last rotation went a little ham. Just a little ham. Hopefully we survive this rotation, but I do just want Zamasu to take all those attacks. And let's just see how much he takes. Maybe he takes a super. So he takes 47 per normal. If he takes a super, we're going to die here. If he doesn't take a super, we're probably going to live here. So he was taking 47, but was Big Bad Bosses active already? I actually don't know. Alright, down to 39. Big Bad Bosses was not active. Now, we did get the Rose transformation, because I did use a Senzu Bean. Like, I could have lived without using an item, it's just I really wanted the Rose transformation. And yeah, we're fine here. So, you know, like, I think he was saying like 47k, and then it went down to 39 with Big Bad Bosses. Now, do keep in mind this is my Zamasu, who's only 55% in the potential system. So, you know, subject to change based on, like, your Zamasu's dupe level and stuff. Now, I'm not going to cut here, because actually next turn we're going to get him against the STR UI Goku stage, which is where he will definitely be doing the best, because he will be hitting very hard, as well as just, you know, the fact that 40% damage reduction with type advantage is plenty good. Like, that's why the Zamasu and Super 17 are both really good for, like, the Extreme AGL stage of Super Battle Road. Just because if you stack the two together, it's plenty to tank. But if it's just one or the other, like just type advantage with nothing, or just damage reduction against like a random type, you can get hit really hard, which is what we've seen so far from Zamasu. But if I remember correctly, here he's going to take like 20k from normals, which against STR UI Goku is actually fine. I guess we'll see right now. Because Rose has not, Rose hasn't got as many supers as I would like for him to get, but, you know, things aren't always perfect. We'll do that. Let's see how much he takes here. Now, Big Bad Bosses is not active at first. Alright, 24k. Nice dodge. 25k. 25k. Okay, so we never got Big Bad Bosses active there, which kind of sucks. Rose has it now, so he's going to be hitting extra hard. I do kind of want to see how much he would take with Big Bad Bosses active, though. So we're not going to cut right away. We're going to get one more rotation with Zamasu, and then we're just going to get a rotation against Int UI Goku. Now, the thing with getting, like, Zamasu hit against Int UI Goku is, like, if we get him hit and we get unlucky, we're gonna die. Because I'm not gonna use a damage reduction item, because the whole point is just to see how well he tanks, you know? So it would be like going against the full like point if I were to use a damage reduction item. I am gonna break up this Trunks rotation here, just because I don't want future Gohan to get hit very much. Just because I did this, watch the middle slot be where we get supered. Now I did leave the Friends Trunks on a rotation here, just because the Friends Trunks does need to stack up his defense more. Because mine has gotten like 3 additional supers, and the Friends has gotten none, so I want the Friend to catch up. I don't want to have one Trunks that's like super strong and one that's like super weak. I'd like to have them be about... Whoa, that was a voice crack and a half. I'd like to have them both be at about the same play. 3 million? Okay, Trunks, I see you. 2-dupe Trunks. I mean, the difference between 2 dupes and Rainbow Star really isn't that much. And the difference between 3 dupes and Rainbow Star is legitimately like nothing. Like, really. It's pretty much just the aesthetic of a Rainbow Star is the only difference. But because of that, I feel like a lot of people like overrate Rainbow Stars. It's like, yeah, they're cool, but it's like they're not the most important thing, right? Okay, 15k. I did that to hopefully get Big Bad Bosses active before Zamasu got hit, but that's not going to happen here. So maybe Zamasu gets supered. I think a super on Zamasu would actually not do very much damage. I don't know that though. Alright, 1.3 without Big Bad Bosses, and then around 1.6 with it is fine for 55% unit. And then obviously when he transforms, he's way higher than that. Super? 25? Yeah, okay, no super. So we are going to cut out an Int UI Goku. We'll be back in a second. Alright guys, so we are in the stage of UI Goku now. I'm going to break up my rotation here, just so that we can survive. Because I would ideally like to see him take some attacks here, and then also like to see him transform. Alright, great. So we're going to live here. Gohan, even though he's only on a double 120% lead, he should still take very little here. Yeah, 51k is nothing at all. Okay, that's good. So Zamasu will for sure have Big Bad Bosses active here. Let's see how much he takes. So, again, just 1.6, what we've seen him at consistently throughout this fight. The only thing is, when he transforms, we won't be able to have, like, Big Bad Bosses or anything, because we won't be able to have him linked up with Rose. But that's fine. 67, 66, yeah, that's... Oh. We're not going to die here, but that was close. You see, like, Zamasu, you can use him here, but he will be, like, a detriment to your whole team, you know? It's weird. I've been floating my Trunks for a while, and just leaving like the friend one on rotation, and mine is still has a higher defensive stat somehow. I'm not really sure about that, but whatever. So next rotation is probably gonna be the last rotation because we're gonna die, which is fine because obviously I've already beaten the Legendary Goku event 7 times, which is all you need to do on Global. Global hasn't added the extra like gifts for like completing it with different teams. So there's no real reason for me to need to complete this here. So I will transform with Zamasu next rotation, maybe see how much he takes, but I also do want to see like what kind of attack stat he's going to get. Just not optimized at all. Okay, future Gohan, a really good unit here, just because he does have type advantage in the stage, as well as by this point in the fight he has 50% damage reduction, and if your HP is low he can get up to like 100% defense. He can be a good option here. And okay, no additional or anything. Okay, this is how we're going to do this. I'm going to put Zamasu in the middle, and that way we can see Zamasu attack first, and then we can see how he's going to get us one-shotted. I will just straight up spoil this. Last time when I did this, I think I had Big Bad Bosses active, and Zamasu took 111k. Now that's a lot of damage. That is a crazy amount of damage, actually. But let's just see if it's the same here. Without Big Bad Bosses, I'm not sure what he's going to take here. Is he going to be at like 130? Like, is he going to take 130,000 per normal? I didn't see him get hit by a super last time either. Like, that was kind of the crazy part. Okay. It's looking like we could get supered. Alright, so 2.1 here. Not very well optimized. Only the Fierce Battle Link active. So that is actually a very high attack stat. We all know Zamasu can hit very hard. 96, 95. There is an Android 8 live, actually. That's why he's tanking like as well as he was. And this right here, we're going to die. My final guess is like 400k. Yep, 351. Yeah, that's why you don't want to fully transform with Zamasu, by the way. If you are, whoops, of course it's login time. this is like the 4th time recently when like I finished the video and it was login time. If you are going to bring Zamasu into the Legendary Goku event, definitely just bring this form. Don't transform any further unless if there's like a Dokkan mode that you know is going to finish him in the last stage. But anyways, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please consider leave a like, a comment, subscribing to the channel. My name has been Black Hole Rule, and I will see you guys next time.